A, B into n equals 4 subintervals, which means 4 rectangles of equal length, and compute, we're going to do this function right here, from 1 to 9. So let's put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. We're going to divide this up into 4 equal subintervals. So the width of our rectangles is going to be this. There's a formula. E minus A divided by N. B is 9. A is 1. N is 4. Just from the information given, which means the width of each rectangle is going to be 8 divided by 4, 2. So if I'm going from 1 to 9, the width, each rectangle is going to be this wide. 1, 3, 5, 7. It should make 4 rectangles. It is going to make 4 rectangles. Rectangle here, 2, 3, 4. Alright. The function, 1 over x. Let's try to graph that.
Teachers and students,
When
please
x
be
is
patient.
1.
Due to the elementary early dismissal, we are waiting on buses to arrive. So as soon as they get here, we will dismiss everyone. We thank you in advance for your patience.
Oh wow, so we're not even supposed to leave yet. This is good. I can actually teach y'all. Y'all aren't allowed to go anywhere. Good job, Muhammad. You packed up for what? Super. When x is 1,
To be dismissed on regular time.
put 1 in. 1 divided by 1 is 1.
Ms. Battlefont Leroy, can you please call the main office? Ms.
Plug
Battlefont
3
Leroy,
in.
please call the main
When I
office.
plug 3 in, I'll get 1/3. I don't know, somewhere around right there. Less than a half. When I plug in 5, I'll get 1/5, which is like 20%, 0.2. It's a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's the height. 1/7. Actually, y'all should know what the 1 over x graph looks like, right? It ends up kind of having an asymptote. There's an asymptote right here at y equals 0. So the function looks something like this. Sweet. I'm only looking in between 1 and 9. I have 4 rectangles that can be made up. Left endpoint. Let's do the left endpoint approximation. So I need to make rectangles. These 4 rectangles, and each of them, the left corner has to hit the graph. Left corner, which ends up being over approximation.
So why do you even use the left and right corner rectangle concept of left corner all the time?
Good question. Don't know. No idea. There probably are certain types of functions where the left endpoint might be better than it. That's my first guess, honestly. So we have the left endpoint approximation of the first 4 subintervals, so 4 rectangles, is going to be adding up all of the y values and multiplying that by all of the widths. So the height times the width. From k equals 1 to however many rectangles there are. K equals 1 to 4. You do not have to do this summation stuff. Mr. Slazak, when I do math, I just like to write it every time to like try to solidify this knowledge into my brain. Okay. What's the width of each of our rectangles? The width is 2. We don't have to like worry about the width each time. We just put that at the front. The y value is going to be f of 1, f of 3, f of 5, f of 7. f of 1, f of 3, f of 5, plus f of 7.
You don't do 9? Why don't you have 9?
I was about to just say something about that, because you're only looking at the left endpoints. So for this first rectangle, the height is going to be just the left endpoint. For the second rectangle, the height's just the left.
I get it, okay.
Left, left. So when you do right endpoint approximation, you're only going to be using
5, 7, okay.
3, 5, 7. Right endpoint. Just to try to solidify what Will was talking about right here. The right endpoint is going to be the width times each of the heights. And the heights for each of these is going to be only the right endpoint. Let me use a different color actually. Here's the right
Is that,
endpoint. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be 4 with the R or?
I did a lot of problems on the homework that were 6, thank you. But we're looking at 4, the approximation of 4 rectangles. Yes. Thanks, Mohammed. Notice that when you do right approximation, that it's always going to be the right endpoint, so you don't worry about this f of 1. Now it's just f of 3, f of 5, f of 7, and f of 9. F of 1, f of 3, f of 5, f of... Whoa. No, not f of 1. I personally checked myself because there should only be 4 rectangles in here, and I was about to draw 5. F of 7. She thinks it's funny
That you're
because
still.
she put herself through the same hell. We all did. Our hardest courses in school were math. But we don't like to do easy things in life. We're wasting our time in class. I can learn this crap off the computer. So you get to AP and stuff, it gets hard eventually, but for a long time, I'm like, why am I wasting my time? Coming to school and I'm wasting my time for this.
Seven
Is that
and
for midpoint, you
19,
just gotta
you will
use
be
the
in the
midpoints.
auditorium.
So like, it would be,
Block 1, you will be
this
on
would be
the
3
side.
halves,
At this
What?
time,
5
on second
halves,
floor and learning cottages
7
will be
halves.
dismissed. Everyone have a
Oh, wait.
great weekend.
Why not 2, 4,
wait,
6, and 8?
1.5.
What?
Yo!
Why would it not be 2, 4, 6, 8?
Thanks, Russell, for
The
y'all.
fuck?
Sometimes y'all gotta use your brain. I'm glad y'all aren't like Algebra 2. They'll let me do some stupid stuff and just go along. The middle of these are not fractions. It would be 2, 4, 6, and 8. Yes. Thank you. So then